This time, I'm going to tell you about Anna's horrifying experience when she was little. One day, Anna, her sister, and her friend were in their room chatting the time away while listening to the radio. But their attention was caught by a news flash, a story of a woman who had gone missing for 2 days in a forest. Good afternoon, this is your hourly news flash. Authorities are now looking for a woman who has been missing for 2 days. She was last seen in a forested area. That forest is close to our house. I have an idea, said Anna. Why don't we help find her? We've been to the forest on a camping trip a few times, so we are pretty much familiar with the forest trail. But it's getting late. I'm sure our parents would be worried if they found out that we were there in the forest. That's a scary place as far as I remember. Come on, don't be such a scaredy cat. Let's go before it gets dark. All three soon left for the forest. No one is following us, right? But I'm just worried if we don't find the missing woman before it's dark. Don't worry, we have a flashlight. Go check if it works. It's working. Come on, hurry up. Let's go before it gets dark. And so they started heading out into the forest. They tried to remember where the trail began. It started feeling strange as it got quieter and quieter as they walked farther away from the main road and 10 minutes into the forest. Anna was shocked to find out traces of footprints. They all suspected they were the footprints of the missing woman. I'm sure that she's not too far away from where we are. These are her footprints, Anna said. They continued searching further into the forest, then found another clue that might lead them to the missing woman. Why is there a torn shirt here? Oh my god, I hope this isn't the woman's clothes. It was nighttime. The air was cold, but they kept moving on in search of the missing woman. All of a sudden, they heard whimpers in the air. Fear crept in. I want to go home. No, we can't go home right now. We are already here and we will find that woman. Hey, I saw something over there. It looks like an image of a woman. Are you sure it's a human's image? They could just stare at each other. Fear was slowly taking over. They started hearing the strange whimpers on and off. This time, all three of them saw the strange image, which really looked like a female's figure. It was no longer fear but shock that took over them. The image seemed to fly through the dense forest. They seemed hypnotized. They couldn't move one bit. They all froze as the image appeared. They were all the more horrified when the light started to fade out. Anna tried to fix it, but it seemed that the battery was dead. They finally realized that the sound of a whimpering woman was coming from up a tree, not too far from where they were standing. They looked closely at the swinging rope hanging from the tree.
they saw a thing covered in white. It was a woman who they suspected had been dead for some time. And at that moment, they knew it was the woman who had gone missing.
They reported everything they saw to the police. They found out later on that the woman had suffered from depression and killed herself after her husband left her. After their brave but horrifying adventure into the forest, they promised themselves not to go back to the forest ever again.